first up, former president of Guatemala, Otto Perez Molina, arrived back in court this morning to hear the judge's decision on whether to press ahead with trying him for his alleged connection with the corruption scandal known as the Linea or the Line. Perez Molina resigned last week after weeks of public demonstrations on the streets. He was then banned from leaving the country and finally arrested last Friday. Former Vice President Roxana Baldetti is also in preventative prison until for the same charges. And we head now to Central America. Our correspondent there, Geraldo Torres in Tegucigalpa. Geraldo has been following this case. Geraldo, are you there? Can you hear me?
Hello, hi. Yeah,
hi. Geraldo, firstly, we'd like to ask, former President Otto Perez Molina is back in court right now. What do we expect to happen?
Well, the judge will have to decide if he is considered or not a suspect in the multi-million corruption case known as La Linea. If so, he will pass in a status of a provisional prison to a preventional prison. This could mean for him to be 2 or 3 months in the Matamoros jail, where he currently has been the last days until all the investigation occurs. This would also mean that Otto Perez Molina will lose all of the benefits that he could have to answer to media without any permission. He will be a formal prisoner for the next 2 or 3 months while the investigation is presented. According to the International Anti-Impunity Commission and the General Prosecutor's Office, they have enough proof to prove that he is guilty, but his defense attorney has assured that if the judge decides that Otto Perez is to be called a suspect, they could prove that there is no direct connection that could prove that he was part of the Linea. That members of his government were part, that is a fact. But what his defense attorney assured is that there is no official document that could show that he received part of the money, more than that he could have known that the corruption case was taking place.
Some people in Guatemala have said that they hope this case opens the way to further investigations against the former president for human rights abuses in the 1980s and 1990s. Do you think that's a real possibility?
Well, there is a possibility. Otto Perez Molina was the head of the military forces during the worst years of the military repression in the country. Many of the people that are part of the social movement and the political organizations believe that it's kind of unfair that he is being in trial for this corruption case instead of also being in trial by all the human rights abuses that he could have been part of or could have also been the head of. The intention is that once this trial is begun, other investigations while he is in prison can be taking place, so he can receive other accusations more related to human rights abuses and to abuses of power when he was the head of the military forces, and not only for the corruption scandal during the last years that he was the president of Guatemala.
Geraldo, thanks for chatting with us. We'll definitely touch base with you later on. Thanks again.